With all the things that you're doing in the newborn phase, a lot of women say, I can't tackle putting together a pump. It looks very confusing, and I just can't read instructions right now. So I'm actually going to show you how to put together the Medela Pump-In-Style and show you how to use it. This unit is made up of 5 pieces, which I'm going to show you right now. There's the bottle, which collects the milk. There's this elbow joint. This is called the breast shield. It's actually the flange that goes up against your breast as you pump. There are 3 different outlets on this elbow joint, but the good thing is that the flange will only fit in one place. So you don't have to worry about that or look at any diagrams. There's also this yellow filter, and this also attaches to the elbow piece. Before you attach the yellow filter to the elbow piece, you need to take this white membrane and click it down into here. And you really want to make sure that it is clicked down so that it is flat. If it's even up a little bit, the milk will not be vacuum suctioned in properly, and you may think that your pump isn't working. As with the breast shield, this can only fit in one remaining place, and that's right here. The final piece of this unit is the bottle, and the bottle goes over the yellow filter and the membrane, and you screw it in like this. That leaves you with 2 of these, which are then placed up against your breast when you pump. But before that, you want to make sure that the pump is plugged in. So you get the electrical cord, and you open up the pump, and here's the face of the pump. And the electrical cord, it will be very obvious where that goes in. It gets plugged in right here. And then you want to plug this into an outlet. And the last remaining thing to do before you pump is you need to get out the tubing. The ends of the tubing with the plastic on them go into the bottles right here. You will see a hole in the back of the bottle. That's where the plastic end of the tubing will go. The other end of the tubing, with no plastic on it, goes into these ports on the Pump-In-Style. So you push them in very firmly. If you decide that you want a single pump, meaning pump only one breast, you want to block the other port with this little yellow cap. If you want a double pump, the yellow cap just sits here on this resting post. This post doesn't actually do anything except for hold the yellow cap in place when you're double pumping. So you're going to push this onto here, and then you are ready to pump. What you do is you put the breast shields up to your breasts, but it can be difficult to turn a pump on when you're holding 2 bottles. So the one trick that I teach my moms that I work with is to hold both bottles with one arm, pinned in, and you can use your free hand to turn the pump on. And that's very simple. There's just an on and off switch, only one way to do it. Okay? You always want to start pumping on minimum, but if it does feel comfortable and you can move it up because you usually yield more milk the higher up it is, as long as you're not in pain. Now the Pump-In-Style, when you first turn it on, it goes into a phase called the Letdown Phase for about 2 minutes. And the Letdown Phase is when the pump rhythm is very short and quick. It kind of mimics what your baby feeds like at the beginning of the feeding. And what it does is it stimulates a letdown. And so after about 2 minutes, the pump will then go into a more rhythmic and deeper sucking. Some women find the letdown phase of the pump very helpful. Other women want to bypass it and get right to the deeper pumping right away. If you want to do that in the Pump-In-Style, once you've turned the Pump-In-Style on, what you do is you push this button, and it's indicated by an icon of little drops of milk. You can just push the button and hold it in for about 10 seconds and then release it, and you will feel the pump change to a slower, more deep rhythm, and therefore you are bypassing the letdown phase of the pump.